Hello and welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and today I'm doing two videos in one. So I'm working on the Short and Simple Tuesday, but I'm also desperately trying to play catch up with all the stitching that I've been doing and the box openings. So I'm also doing number 11 handmade stamp jumbo tag for December. So I put my list to one side. Now, as you know, I have not been using the correct letters, not letters, animals for the correct days. I've been very bad and just winging it, as it were. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got this bag. So you can see I've already taken the handles off. Okay. So I'm now taking the ends of the handles off. We don't need those bits either, do we? Okay. Now, what I thought I'd do is I would bring this round like this. Okay. And that's going to give me like a little foldy to put some papers in and have a pocket there and so on. Okay, and I think I'm going to put my tag on the front. So I've got this piece of corrugated card and this is what I'm going to use to make a tag with. Now, you've all made tags. Making tags is not hard. And it's something that we do all the time. I'm just having a quick measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there. It's something that's not 4 inches, surely. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is 4 inches. Wow. Okay. It's something we do all the time. So obviously that is not the Short and Simple. That's not what I'm here to show you. The Short and Simple is the make your own stamp part of the December. Now, those of you that have been with me on my channel for a while will know that we've made stamps before. So I'm just going to measure this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about there. That's going to give us a really nice big tag. So I'm just going to straighten that up a bit, which is a bit of a joke. You all know how rubbish I am at cutting straight. And that, I mean, oh. Okay, that looks better. So we've got that. Now, as I was saying, we've made stamps before. And I've shown you how you can use your die cuts and a couple of layers. You can see, look, 2 layers of neoprene or fun foam or whatever, and cut it out, and then that will give you a stamp. Now, my idea today, as you may have guessed by seeing this wax melting here, is that we're going to create wax stamps. So I'm going to bring in my glass board. Or square. You don't get glass board, do you? What a silly comment, Claire. Glass square. I'm going to pour this wax out like so. And I'm going to press in my seal like that. And I'm just going to leave that to cool. And I'm going to put another couple in because I brought 2 seals along with me. Now, I've never done this before, so this is trial and error. You're going to learn with me. If I put that on there, I can slide the whole thing over there while that wax is setting. You don't really need to see that, do you? And we'll come back to our tag. So, we've got this lovely corrugated card cut into a very large rectangle, and I've taken most of the paper off, as you can see. Now I thought what I'll do is tear up this coffee dyed bank paper, like so. That gives us a date at the top there, which is nice. Let's give ourselves a raggedy edge, and about there. So that's going to go there like that. We are going to have some book page, which says Edward Marsden, but I feel like there's no, oh there we go, and that's talking about the Peak District. So I'll put that there like so. Then I've got some packaging paper. Can we do something with this? I love that it's got these holes in. So we can maybe push that there like that. I'm just going to straighten up my wax burner. That will sit there like that. So let's get them glued down first of all. So I trust everybody is happy, safe and well. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit more relaxed into the whole Christmas thing now. I feel like most of my jobs have been done, so now I can start to enjoy it for what it is and do the fun jobs. So yesterday I managed to get some presents wrapped. I don't write Christmas cards, but you know, those kinds of things that just start to make it a bit more fun. I think when you're charging round, you know, like a headless chicken, and you're trying to write lists and buy things, you know, presents, and this is out of stock, and they've got that in the right size, and it's all headache. But I think once presents are bought and shopping lists are made and any of the cooking that you do is done, then I find I can start to relax into it. And so yeah, that's where I'm at now, and that makes me a happy girl. So we need a grommet hole. Hang on, because our wax appears, yep, that's nice and melted. So if I bring this back in, I'm going to pour another one. Just literally dump it out and press in my seal, and then we'll put that back over there to cool down. Okay, so back to our tag. I want to put a grommet in it. I don't know that I want to cut my corners though. I'm going off the angled corner malarkey, and I'm quite liking rectangular tags without it. So I'm going to stick with the rectangular. I'm going to pop down a grommet, go for a nice copper one today. Pop that in there and press that home. Okay, so then we can put some nice string or ribbon or something up there. Now, I feel like I want a little bit something else on here. Obviously, well not obviously, but the animal that I have fussy cut for today is this dragonfly, like so, which is why I've chosen the two stamps that I've chosen. And I'm just seeing out of the corner of my eye a bit of doily, so that's stuck, but I feel like we could maybe add a layer there with some doily, and then maybe a bit more plain paper there. So another little layer. Can't have enough layers, can you really? So pop in there, and then I've got this piece, just coffee dyed paper, plain. I'm going to pop him there like that. So we've got 5 layers there now, and then I think we're going to put our dragonfly on there. But I think I want to do my stamping behind, so we'll keep him back for a moment, and let's pull this back in. So this one and this one. Just get that off. There we go. Let's blow this candle out because we're done with that. We definitely don't need that burning anymore. Right, so I've got my 2 wax seals. Okay. Now, the edges of this one are raised more than the actual imprint, because you get that bulbous bit. So I'm just going to cut that off. It won't be wasted because it can go back into my melting pot, but I don't want it on my stamp because it's going to stop my pattern from picking up ink or paint. I'm not sure if it's going to work with ink. I've got ink. I've got black ink, but if it doesn't work with the ink, we'll try some paint. So again, I'm just cutting off these bulbous raised areas like so. Set them aside so they can go back in my melting pot. Okay, so I've got a bit of cardboard box here. That's all it is. And I'm just going to literally fold it in half, just so that I've got something to hold on to. Okay, so I'm going to glue that shut. Okay, I'm now going to add glue. Get under there for a minute. I'm now going to add glue to the back of my wax seal, and I'm going to glue it to my piece of cardboard like so, and my cardboard has now stuck to itself. Oh no, it hasn't. Behave, damn Spot. Right, I think that's okay now. Oh, okay, I'll tell you what, shall we just do it single, because it's obviously not happy. We'll stick our single one, our second one, on here like so. Okay, so we've now got our 2 wax seal stamps. A drop of coffee. Now I need some test paper because I don't want to ruin a piece of good paper, do I? So we'll use a bit of book page, I think. So here we go then. So we're going to tap on to our wax seal. There you go. Okay, so you can see I've inked it up, and then I'm just going to press it down and we'll see what happens. Yep, that works. You can't see it very well because of the typeface. So here is my tag, and here is my stamp. Okay, whoops, move that over. So ink on there. Okay, and then we're going to put this one there, and I'm going to pick it up. Okay, maybe not fabulous, but it is on there. Let's try with this butterfly. Whoops, butterflies moving on our cardboard. Right, let's try the butterfly. Now that definitely moved, but it's sort of there. So I think, to be honest with you, that really does. I think that can be considered. Yeah, see, it's moving on this cardboard. Why is it moving? Should we try it on that side? I think that can be considered acceptable. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's obviously nowhere near as good as using a stamp, but it definitely leaves a mark. I'm just going to quickly put one on from our stamp that we made with our fun foam, so you can see how this one works if you didn't see that previous video. And I'm just going to put that there. You see, that one is a much stronger, clearer print, but these ones sort of work. I can accept that. It's a handmade stamp after all, and that's what we were, you know, told to do. I'm just going to try one more thing with the wax seal ones, and I'm going to put some paint down. This is just black acrylic paint, and see if it works better with paint than it does with ink. That's obviously way too much. So, have we got a paintbrush to hand? Yes. So let's squiggle that out a bit, and let's see if it's going to work better with paint than with ink. So let's test it on here. I think it's about the same. I just want to cut that edge off because obviously I don't want that. And actually then is the answer to paint it. If we paint it all, and I know I'm filling in all of it, but we've got raised areas and flat areas, so there you go. Now that works. There's your answer. So if you use the wax seal and you paint it, I knew it had to work. It was just a case of working out how. Paint it, and then pop it down. That works. So let's do the other one as well. And then I'm going to stick my my butterfly, no, dragonfly on, and then we can say that our Defemera number 11, again that one's not as good. is done, and also we've looked at another way of potentially making our own stamps. So let's glue up the dragonfly. Pop him on about there and call him done. Not perfect by any means, but a tag with handmade stamps on. Stay safe. I'll be back with you very soon. Ta-ta for now.